Rabid Peak, thanks for having us. We're in Ithaca, no hills tonight. Fucking amazing.
Death awaits you! You have made a covenant with death, and with hell you are in agreement. You're all going to die! Don't you realize? Can't you see? You're all going to die! Die! Death awaits you all!
American. Wonderful. Don't choose none of the above. Whatever you do, it's the Canadian.
And those were anniversary records. And now we have Rabid Peak here in the studio
going
with
on?
us. Introduce yourselves and what you do.
Hey, I'm Aaron. I play guitar.
That's double A.
Yep. I'm Jessica. I sing, scream.
Double J, drums.
Okay. And how long has Rabid Peak been a thing?
a little less than a year.
Oh, okay.
Lot less in a way.
Probably, I think we'll be a year in November. Jim and I started jamming, and then we had enough songs and brought Jessica into the fold.
I came out from the West Coast from AZ.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know really anybody.
We're from Syracuse by way of Buffalo. So
We met through a friend.
Yep.
So did you meet
We
in
are
Buffalo?
no,
we
we
met
met
in
in Syracuse.
Okay. So how are you from also Buffalo?
Jessica and I are from Buffalo.
Oh.
Jim's
okay.
from Tempe, Arizona. We're all transplants to Syracuse. And we just
Oh.
We were
happened
like,
to
where should
come
we
upon
move
each
to? We
other.
were all three of us like, Syracuse. That's it. No, that did not happen.
I was going to say, has that
Sorry,
ever been
Lucas.
said?
I went there for
Yeah,
the
we left
copious
the
amount
beach
of,
for
amounts of money.
Syracuse. We left the beach for Syracuse.
Yeah. You figured we've had enough of the beach. Let's
Well,
go
there's
see the snow.
Sylvan Beach, Green Lakes Beach, and the contamination beaches. There's like so much
We
to
wanted
choose
to
from.
be close to Onondaga Lake.
Amazing, yes.
Yeah,
and
like the
we
blue
are.
algae and the mercury.
That's right.
What?
Keep it rising.
Where'd the name come from? Rabid Peak.
Oh, I thought of it after several
It
other
took us
attempts.
a while.
Yeah,
It's
we
tough
had-
coming up
No.
with a band
It
name.
just
Yep.
took them
Yeah.
a minute to.
It's kind of hard, like this day and age, like with
ridiculously
Google
hard.
and everything like that. Like you'd think that people would be a little more original about their names, but they're not. So sometimes you gotta like do a little search and try and see if anybody out there has that name. And we're like, no, Rabid Peak's not taken.
No.
Awesome.
No.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
Simple as that.
yeah, it sounds awesome, and it's not taken. So
It fits
you
your
know.
style of music too.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's
Kinda,
great.
Yeah. So, how many songs did you play tonight?
11.
Okay. And how long did that take you?
11 songs, 12 minutes.
Maybe, like, yeah,
Maybe.
less than 15.
Is that all
minutes.
you have? Is that your whole like all
Yeah,
the
that's,
songs?
that's our set. We have a couple of songs that we haven't really played live or anything. We've been messing around. We'll probably write some new material come the winter time because that'll probably be a good time to kind of take a break from playing shows and
It
everything.
snows in Syracuse. So.
What?
Oh yeah,
That's
I-
ridiculous.
Jim gets hit hard. He's up in Clay. We're down in
You
Camillus,
meant, like,
and they get hit hard up that way.
Well, there's usually a
we won't be
line where there's snow on one side and not on the
Get
other
that-
side.
Yeah, you get that snow band coming off of Lake Ontario.
I had that coming home from Watertown one year, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm driving from Watertown, and everything's
That was the
clear,
death race.
crystal clear sky, bright moon, and I'm just like, huh? And then a tractor trailer goes the other way, covered in snow, and I went, what? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Suddenly
Where
I
did
can
it?
tell the future.
And I come around the corner, and there's literally like a wall, and on the other side of the wall, there's like 3 or 4 inches of snow on the road, and I'm doing like 90 because it's 81, and I'm just like, oh, stop.
And yeah,
I've encountered that before. Back in Buffalo, we had what was that? 2006. Like 2006, we had a freak October storm on Friday the 13th, and I lived in Niagara Falls. Yeah. The October surprise storm, and I lived in Niagara Falls at the time, and I was working, and we got a little dusting of snow and a really gorgeous like sunset that day and everything. And I was going to band practice in Buffalo. Drive over Grand Island, and halfway over Grand Island on the way to Buffalo, boom! Like just a wall of snow and cars backed up. Yeah, so it was freakish. You can get in something like that.
It was only a few years ago that Buffalo had like 6 feet of snow, and then like the other side of the city had nothing.
oh
Yep.
yes, that's true.
That happens out there with Lake Erie too.
Yeah.
So, as far
We got a
as
show tomorrow. We're playing in Utica.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
are you? Okay.
So we're getting back in country.
Where's
a little
that?
bit.
We're playing at the Thunderdome, 34 Bank Place,
It's beyond.
Narcs.
It's beyond what you
Blame
think it is.
God, Kalki, a couple of noise acts, I think. And that should be fun. Utica's rad. Utica's got a cool little thing going
Yeah,
on there
they
at the
definitely
Thunderdome.
do. It's neat.
okay.
Good to see.
Anything else coming up?
We're playing October 13th, I think, in Albany. We're playing at Paulie's Hotel, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
It's
it's
on
a, it's a
Friday.
Saturday.
No, it's a Saturday the 13th.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's October the 12th is Rapid Decay going on down in Binghamton, big Grindcore Fest, 2-day festival. We're not playing
amazing.
that, but we'll be down there hanging out and
Nice.
probably buying too many records and seeing some awesome bands. And but the next day we're gonna go play with our friends from Buffalo Healer up in Albany.
Nice.
So that should be a rad time.
Now, how did the lyrics come about?
I wrote lyrics. I write the lyrics typically.
She writes killer lyrics, bro.
Thank you very much.
For real, she does.
And where does the inspiration come from?
Actually, right now I still have stitches in my jaw, but I had a bad car accident a few years ago and had some traumatic brain injury. Like did a lot of healing. So I just had my last surgery, and like I said a couple weeks ago. So I'm chilling with stitches right now. So
where'd your lyrics come from?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, a few dark times there. So I just had a different kind of insight. I've been, well, we pretty much all have been.
Yeah, she writes really like introspective lyrics, and I think they're really cool. You know, they're inspiring.
Thanks.
Now, do you have a Facebook page yet?
No, we're gonna try and avoid the Facebook social media stuff.
Okay.
We have a Bandcamp page, rabidpeak.bandcamp.com. It's just, just basically straight to the point. Put the music out there,
Okay. So have you
And
recorded?
information on
Do you
there.
have recorded stuff?
Yes, we recorded
Okay.
a 6-song demo live to 2-track with Don Fury, classic New York hardcore engineer. Recorded
Nice.
tons of classic New York hardcore
The Fury.
stuff.
You don't know the
Yeah.
Fury?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rules.
Like Gorilla Biscuits record, and then like Citizens Arrest, and
Arrest.
Life's
Front.
Blood, Agnostic Front, Madball.
Citizens Arrest.
All those bands, like they all recorded with Fury, and recently, I think in the last 10 years, he moved out to Troy, New York, and he's got a wicked studio up there, and he does a 2-track thing for a really reasonable rate, and you go in there and bang out the tracks. We went in there in 3 hours and banged out 6 songs, and it's just
Nice.
us playing.
Yeah, it's great.
No drum editing, no overdubs
Just
or
raw.
anything. Just
It's
raw.
raw live, dude.
So,
Nice.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
We've got that up on the Bandcamp page. You can download it for a few ducats. And then we're going to have physical copies soon.
Cool.
We're just
Cool.
finishing up the layout right now, and I just sent off for test press or like basically whatever for the CDs. So I'm just going to do them to CD and just get something out there real quick and then keep it moving.
Hey,
Nice.
happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
September,
That fourth
baby.
song was for you.
I'm a September
What was the
baby,
fourth
too.
song?
September morn.
Ah,
That
okay.
Neil Diamond cover we did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say that would have been a really
Stop right now.
interesting Neil Diamond cover.
Yeah.
We did
You
a
know
death
what?
and roll interpretation
You
of
know
Neil
it.
Diamond.
I have heard bands do stuff like that before. That's why I asked because where you're going, that was what? You know.
My old hardcore band used to do like Salt and Pepper.
There you go. I think and I think like Ill Disposed did what was it? They did like a Megadeth song and they twisted it around so much that you couldn't even tell. Like you're listening close, you're like, oh my god, it is the Megadeth
Right.
song. Or Nevermore doing Sound of Silence,
Oh,
and you're going,
it's a deep cut.
and you're playing it, and you're going. This is the sound. Oh, it is the Sound of Silence. You know, it's like really, really heavy, but it's the Sound of Silence.
Didn't that new metal band Disturbed also cover that song?
I
too?
think so.
Are
Yeah.
we
did.
going
Do we have to mention
Please
that?
don't play.
Do we
Please don't play
rewind?
that tonight. No, I'm not just kidding.
Hey, they had an anniversary that I didn't write down or intend on playing.
Who
for
Disturbed
you.
it?
Yeah.
What was their anniversary?
I don't know what album it was. One of the albums.
It's a
Okay.
really
One of the
good
later
one.
albums. All right. So,
Down with the
anything else
sickness.
people should know about the band?
Check it out. You know, if you're into grindcore, death grind, stuff like that, brutal breakdowns, like we might be their thing. So we're gonna keep plugging away and playing some more shows, putting some stuff out, and hopefully we'll be back down here again.
Yes, absolutely. You're welcome to come back down when you have some more stuff.
That'd be
And
great.
is it rabidpeak.bandcamp.com?
Yeah,
That's right.
rabidpeak.bandcamp.com.
All right.
Yeah, you
Thanks
got
for
it.
having us, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks. It was a lot of fun.
And you brought us a 7-inch we're going to play here.
Yeah, we brought.